The Adventure of the Flying Turtle. Once upon a time in a village near a big city, there lived a poor man with his wife and son. The poor man earned a little money by doing odd jobs for the people in the city. He searched for the turtle for many days, but he couldn't find it. Just when he was about to give up, he saw a small turtle by a river. She was so beautiful that the poor man couldn't take his eyes off her. "Excuse me," said the woman. "Do you have something in your bag? I can hear some movement." "It seems your bag was too heavy, so I took it out to lighten the load." That means she must have found it in the forest. They were very upset, but they had no choice. The next day was the wedding. The poor man and his son went to the palace to attend the wedding. They were very angry at the king and his son, but they didn't show it. They sat quietly at a table in the corner and ate the delicious food. She will be the one to get the reward. The poor man was shocked. "How did you find the flying turtle?" he asked. The king was also very sorry for what he had done. He apologized to the poor man and gave him even more money than before. The poor man forgave the king and his son, and they all became good friends. From that day on, the poor man and his son never had to work a day in their lives again. "Oh, I found it by a river," said the woman. "It was stuck in the mud and it couldn't fly. I helped it to reach its home, and that's when I realized it was a magic turtle." The king's son was shocked. He had no idea that the turtle was magic. He looked at the poor man and his son and realized that they were the ones who had found the turtle. He tried to explain to the king that he had found the turtle first, but the king didn't listen to him. The king gave the reward to the woman and asked her to marry his son. The woman agreed, and they decided to have the wedding the next day. The poor man was very grateful to the woman. He thanked her and said, "You don't know how much trouble I've been through because of this turtle." "Oh, come on," said the woman. "It's just a turtle. Don't be silly." The poor man felt a little embarrassed. He couldn't tell the woman that the turtle was supposed to be magic. So he just nodded his head and left the palace. The poor man was a nice guy. He didn't want to deceive the woman, so he said, "Here is a turtle. It can't fly and it wants to go home." "Oh, I love animals," said the woman. "Can I keep it for a while? I promise I will return it soon." The poor man agreed and gave the turtle to the woman. The turtle was trying to fly, flapping its arms and legs as hard as it could. The poor man was very happy. He thought this must be the magic turtle the king wanted. But when he went closer, he saw that the turtle was stuck in the mud. One day he heard that the king was going to hold a competition. "I want to go home, but I can't fly well," said the turtle. "Can you help me to reach my home over there?" "Of course," said the poor man. And he took the turtle in his bag and started walking towards the palace. The king was looking for someone who could bring him a magic flying turtle. Whoever brought the turtle would get a huge reward. Our poor man thought this was a perfect chance to make lots of money. So he went into the forest to look for the flying turtle. "Oh, little turtle, why are you trying to fly?" asked the poor man. On the way, the poor man met a beautiful woman. After a while, the poor man reached the palace and told the king about the flying turtle. The king was very angry. He said, "You fool, you were supposed to bring me the flying turtle, not kill it." The poor man was very sad. He hadn't meant to hurt the turtle, but he had no idea what to do now at that time. The woman entered the palace. She returned the turtle to the poor man and said, "Here is your turtle." But when he was about to leave, the king stopped him. "Wait a minute," said the king. "This woman has returned the turtle when the poor man went home that evening." He told his wife everything that had happened. Meanwhile, the king's son was talking to the woman. The king's son apologized to them and asked them to come home with him.